Almost there. Okay, there we go. That took a hot second. That was very interesting. We're back. I'm going to reset my timer for you, Dakota. Thank you for your patience. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Oh, that's way better on my back. Oh, wow, this is glorious. Ah, okay. Dakota, are you still here? Sorry about that. Okay. I wonder. No, it's okay. Okay. Anyway, so I had some messages come through for you when I was reading the photo that you sent me. So it says a few things. The first thing that are things that are coming forward are um, first thing was like go slow, and it says remember to give her space to come to you. Keep doing you. Your energy, the energy is opening, and it's talking about grounding yourself. So to me, the first thing that comes forward is well, that's a lot of information, but I hope it makes sense. But I'm going to elaborate a bit because it kind of wants me to. But as the energy is opening up, as you can sense it, as you can feel it, as like there's like literal physical evidence of it coming together. Like I don't know when we talked about this, but there was this time where we mentioned, I believe, yeah, it was with the when we had your one on one and we were doing like the rope thing, and we talked about the rope, and it's kind of saying like going back to that sort of energy in the reading, like make sure to give her lots of that space and like let her come to you. And the vision that's happening with that rope is that she just turns around and doesn't even pull on the rope, like it's like a new sort of like intent coming to you too. So during this time where gosh, there's so much information coming forward. Like the concept of you focusing on yourself feels important for a number of reasons, that like you continue to take care of yourself, because that's of course the first most important thing, is taking care of yourself and ourselves. So take care of yourself, and it's in the essence of the change that is being like not seeked by her. It's not seeked by her, this change at all, but it's almost this like subconscious, you've grown. I've grown. Oh, this is different. Oh, this feels new. Oh, this feels nice. Like I guess I don't know if this is making any sense, but the pull of energy towards yourself to ground yourself, whether that's like going for a nature walk or going to the gym or something like that, right? Like something to ground yourself. Journal is a great way to also ground yourself as well. Taking care of like your body and stuff, and getting into your body, and then and saying like taking care of yourself so that it it it, it shows the progression, but also like helps facilitate the change and progression. Does any of this make sense? Sorry, that was a lot of information, and it was like kind of a bit all over the place. And then I'll pull some cards. That was all intuitive. That just like landed. Yeah. So and then yeah, and then ensuring that she feels, and I know she already feels this, by the way. So like because you're doing a really really great job, like you've done everything amazing and then some. Like you're not doing anything wrong, but they're just bringing forward the reminder of uh, like let her come to you in essence. And again, you take care of yourself and you do what you need to do. It's not just about her energy, but for her energy, they're saying that. Yeah, yeah. This is kind of like the new energy that we're talking about, like new, this is very earthy energy, which is talking about like being grounded in self too, which is kind of cute. This is like the success energy for her, right? Like it feels like it just creates, like it helps create this new foundation if you're like in essence, and I don't know if this feels, it might be weird to hear, but like, because I don't want you to be unavailable to her. Like, heck no. Oh my gosh. No, your availability is amazing. How do I say this? Your availability is amazing. So let me try to work through this. I don't know if I'm unavailable. I don't know if it comes out that way. It's like becoming not as available for her, but not in a way that's manipulative or malicious, which you're not any of those things. I don't know how to say this. Like of course you want to be available to her, but not available to her if it's not. This is hard for me to get out. Make sure you're taking care of yourself and like showing her you're doing your things, and if she asks you and you're available, great. And if you want to ask her for something, to come to you or something to hang out, great. Um, but she has drawn a few boundaries as well around work a few times, and so I think that that's just something that um, maybe is also coming forward in this interesting energy. If that makes sense, like she has to some extent. She's never said like don't come to my work ever, but she has drawn a few boundaries with work. So maybe that's the unavailable piece or the availability she wants to talk about is like I don't know. Gosh, this is a tough one to get through today. But I hope, let me know if this is making sense at all. Um, like it feels right. I'm just having trouble communicating it for some reason. I need to exfoliate my chin. You get okay. Yeah, sorry if it's been coming out really weird. Um, it's so interesting. I'm like awkward in the energy, which is so kind of cute. It's like it's not bad energy. It's just awkward on my chin. Sorry, everyone. Okay, let me pull some more cards. Do you want to tap into anything specific? Girl needs to exfoliate her chin. Right. Okay. So this makes sense to me then. It makes sense to me why it's awkward a little bit, even like maybe if it's her energy that's awkward around it. Like that could make sense why there's a bit of awkwardness. Um, um, it could make sense why there is like awkwardness coming out if it's her energy, in that like she does want you to, do things for yourself and take care of yourself, and of course still be there for her and available for her. But I feel like, and this might be like a subconscious thing that maybe is coming through too for her, is that like that's why it was so awkward. I wonder. This is really hard for me to get that out, but it does seem like this essence of like making sure you have Dakota time too, right? Like in the grounding in yourself that we got here is like something that feels like a continuance throughout your time with her and like into the of what's possibly what's moving you. Um, but like the grounding yourself and coming back to yourself and taking Dakota time feels very important in terms of right now showing this new sort of energy, and it also helps in the success of um, the the relationship. Hi, Angel. Yeah, you can get on the list for sure. Best. I just wanted to touch on the best heart part. Wait, what do you? Wait, did I miss something? Hold on. Wait. Oh, wait. Ooh, I'm confused with your last one, Dakota. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay, do it. Aw. Mhm. I feel like it kind of maybe took her some courage to say that, and not in, like, a bad way, like, I don't know if she, like, I don't know how to say this, like, if she, like, needed, like, either a little liquid courage or, like, a little bit like, it's not it's, like, a little shaky, but it was, like, honest, very honest and very, like, deep and very real, and it feels like that maybe she just had some little extra courage or something to say that, or it took her a lot of courage regardless of liquid courage or not. That's kind of maybe a side note, but, it does feel like it took her some, like, not courage in, like, a way of, like, she's sweating to say it, like, no, it's just, like, she just, like, is feeling all these things. It's taking her courage within herself to say these things, like, is what it feels like. And it feels very that felt very, like, as much as it was even like she had the courage to say that within herself and to admit that for herself too, which feels huge here. It does feel like it was very, like, it's very, like, it's an honest big thing for her to say, and it's very truthful, and she's, like, shaking herself into more of her voice, shaking herself into more of her truth. Um, oh, so I see. So the first message was at, like, midnight, and then the other ones were in the morning? Wait, I don't see that. Oh, there we go. Oh, I see it above there. Oh, I didn't look at that. Did she send that at, like, the same time? That's this energy, the first part. Okay. Oh, she's thinking about you quite a bit yesterday. My timer did go off, but I didn't understand, so let me tap into that before we move on. Um, yeah, like, okay, the aw, cute, yeah. It's still hard and it's okay, and then best heart, like, that's cute. This courage piece of herself, this is the energy at the beginning where I was like, "Oh," it was either, like, courage or liquid courage to say the best heart part, but, because there's still a bit of stuff that, she's working through, and the like, to me, that feels very much tied to her herself and her journey and expressing that to you since there is, like, basically this, like, unwritten, written romantic connection between you 2, even though there's, like, the friendship energy right now, but it's definitely feeling more than that. But to me, that that moment or these moments, both of them is like her, acknowledging where she's at. Like it's like this was at the first part before I saw the other part. This is the energy that it's like she's getting the courage within herself to say like, this is where I'm at, but I know that I want things and I know that da 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 da. Um, you meant the it's still hard part. Yeah, like to me in that she's yeah, like to me in that she's going for herself too. Like she's still going like whatever she's going through as well is still hard and that's okay. And also between you two, it's like It's intertwined. To me, they're very intertwined. Like it's almost like to me that she's talking about two different things, but they're joined together. Like all of the stuff that she's working through is tied into her love story as well, which involves you, but her love story is within herself, right? Does that make sense? Like her work around the romance has to start within herself, what she's doing. So to me, it feels intertwined with both, and it definitely like you can tell, at least from my perspective, you can tell she's actively working through some things right now. So that's like movement energy, even though it's hard, even though there's all these things, it does feel like there's like movement. And yeah, my timer went up, but let's make sure everything makes sense. We covered quite a bit today. So to me, it feels good. To me, this energy feels like she's working through stuff. There's energy moving towards is still for you to ground yourself and make sure that you don't forego your own needs all the time for hers. You take care of your needs, and it'll be very like kind of like new for her too to see you taking care of your needs, and of course still being available to her as like a caring person, but like not being available by surpassing your own needs and stuff. So ah, from you and I, yeah. I mean, I don't know exactly which one on when you're talking about, but I definitely, yeah, I feel that for like an overall scope when I went on. Awesome, Caitlin. She knows she's next. Just gonna make sure Dakota feels good from the deep read. Oh, yeah, I see you. I see you, Caitlin. Just shuffling my deck as well. I'm doing two things at once, checking in with Dakota and shuffling my deck to get ready. Two things. I wonder what I might do. Okay, perfect. What I might do, so I have Dakota. Oh, I just finished with Dakota. We're gonna make sure everything's good. I have Caitlin, Stacy, Angel. What I might do is after those questions, I might go. I have looking up a puppy, a dog. So I might go pick up the dog and then come back here after. So, but I'll do Caitlin, Stacy, Angel, and then I'm gonna leave for a bit, and then I'll come back on once I have. I'm gonna take him for a little. Walk too. It is. It is. When I get them, I'll come back on later. And they're gonna hang out for a little bit. I don't know if Paul should be with me, but I'm gonna yes, I'm gonna do the questions for Caitlin, Stacy, Angel. Then I'm gonna take a little break, hang out with puppy, and then I'll come back on. So cute. Okay, Caitlin. So wait, hold on, wait, I didn't check in. So Dakota, does that are you still here? Does that feel okay? Does that feel good? I wonder if something got filtered or if I see it. You're welcome. So much love, Dakota. I'm glad we got some like extra confirmations in there too. That always feels nice. Lots of love to you, Dakota. Yay. Have a good night. And if you're hanging out, then sweet. Okay, so got you love. We're moving into Caitlin's question. Looking for energy. Oh, and this guy's not got you. Got you. Got you. No, he does care. I know, it's tough. He does care. We just wanna see where he's at with that caring. He does care, but let's see where he's at in terms of, like, how deep or where his actions are or something. Yeah, okay. This kinda answers that to me. I feel like he, guards himself quite a bit, like, even though he's on vacation, even though he just got back, it kind of feels like this energy overall of, like, him kind of guarding himself from either thinking of you or thinking of things like that, or he sort of guards himself from any sort of emotional thing, which to me makes sense, I guess. It's not always fun, so I'm so sorry for experiencing that. But to me, um, it's like he sort of sits back from emotions. I know, I know. And he's quite guarded. I get he has quite his own emotional connection, which affects relationships. So I feel very strong. His energy in that is very strong. And so if you're a love bug, you deserve also to be with someone who shows you that love bug energy back. You know what I mean? But it's not that he doesn't care. It's just that I feel like he has a big guard and sort of he might not be ready for love bug energy, maybe kind of what I'm picking up. And so he sort of just like goes like this a little bit, keeps a bit of distance. Does that make sense when you hear that? And it's not that he doesn't care, it's just that he keeps himself distanced from it. Yeah. Yeah, because everyone wants to feel good and loved and feel those emotions, but the readiness to step in is the part that really matters. And his energy to me is very protected. So he might give this like, it's like, and you want to make sure you choose the safety with someone that makes you feel good in your love like energy and gives that back to you if that's what you want. Does that make sense? Let me know if I answered your. Yeah, just make sure, like, he does have a very hermit-y energy, and, like, that doesn't mean he's introverted or a hermit. That doesn't mean that. What this means to me is that he keeps his stuff close to him. He keeps his emotions close to him. So it might be something that just be be is he? I don't know too much about the signs, but, just for you, like, yes, I do get that he cares, but I get his level of readiness might be something that might be an issue for yourself, possibly, or for him. And so just keeping track for yourself over time, is he allowing you the safety to show up in your love bug energy, and is he giving you love bug energy back? So it's kind of like a check-in over time. Let me know if that makes sense. Oh, my computer's getting so hot. Oh my gosh. Hi. Hi, Jesse. Okay, good. Well, let's hope he shows up in that. That's good. Ah, just keep, keep. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Keep love that, run with that, take it. Yes, hold him to it. Uh, just keep in mind that there might be a little bit of this, so just make sure, just check in with yourself all the time. Just check in with yourself. And also, don't be afraid to communicate your needs if you need to over time. But yeah, it does feel like need to communicate, like, to him about it, about what you're looking for, what your needs are. You matter. So I hope that helps, love. Let me know if that answered your question and made sense. And then next I have Stacy, then Angel. That he wants you to what? He wants you to what? Oh, I want to make sure I understand that. Oh, wants you to. Oh, my bad. Technically, that's another question, but I do get that there is desire and intention for that, and then it feels like this argument. So just yeah, it does have the intention. He does care about you. He does think about you. He might have some things where he pulls into his energy. Just make sure to communicate what you want over time, and just check in to see if it's not for you. But I do, yeah. I hope that helps. And then Stacey, do you want to get your question ready? Lots of love to you, Caitlin. Yeah. Good. Beautiful. Well, then it does have good energy towards it, just that he really pulls in for him for himself. So just you keep voicing it, keep checking in that he shows that. Right, right. And that's where like you two also need to get to know each other. Communication helps. Like, here's what I like, what do you like, you know. Okay. So Dominic's energy feels like he has some like it's, so it feels like it's like there's a warming towards you, and then he gets stressed out. Like it literally is like taking steps towards you. There's a few energies that signify that. I'll show you first in a second. Or maybe I'll show you now. There's like steps towards you. There's like energy towards you. Feels good. And then what came forward was like a little bit of like stress stuff that came up, and a little bit of like more stress that came up. So that's kind of where his energy's at. So he's like warming up to you, but he's like something. I feel like something. I don't know if you trigger something in him per se or something like that, but like there is something there. Um, so just something to like check in with over time as well, right? See how he is he evolving into like openness within relationship stuff, or your connection, or is he hiding and hiding more and more and more or something, right? So Let's see. And then Angel, your next lovely. Yeah, determination and dedication brings change, like brings transition, and it's a good transition. Um, we got fears with the sun. It's almost like to me, there's like a little bit of an energy of like, even if you have past heartbreak around things, like keep moving forward. You're changing your energy. You're stepping into new things. Like, you know, it does feel good. I do get the energy. Like I got the sun and the transition card. Got the sun transition card with like dedication. So it feels like it's in your hands, and of course, spirit has you, right? Of course, spirit has you, but it feels a lot like this is in your hands in a good way. And like they're giving it back to you to like nurture yourself, believe that it can be good, believe you can shift your financial story, your path. It's definitely feeling really good, and it just is talking about like releasing past heartbreak stuff within like your career, so that you can just like start it, go in. It feels pretty good. So let me know how that feels. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's good. That's good. Yay. Everything is like getting super hot in the sun. Lots of blue Tuesdays. Yay. Um, thanks, you too. Angel, are you here? And after Angel's question, I'd like to go off here for a bit, hang out with Puppy, and then I'll be back on. General, you got it. All right, Angel, let's see what's going on. You have a similar kind of message. Usually, very, this is almost the exact same cards too that just came out for Stacy, so that's interesting. Like legitimately almost same order, almost the same cards. Whoa, that's wild. So let me, but yours is different, of course, because everything's different. So let me just see what's here for you. This feels similar, but let me see. Maybe. Let me see if there's anything new, and then I'll shuffle some more cards just in case, because that's wild. I don't know if you saw the other cards, Angel. Those are like almost exactly the same. Okay, let me see. I'll shuffle again just to see if they give confirmation. Kind of has a similar thing. Okay, let me see. It kind of has a similar thing here. It's talking about, let's see. And it doesn't mean this is like this bad here, Angel, at all. It's not bad or anything. It's just, it feels like there's a little bit of either suppression from yourself, and this doesn't feel bad or heavy or like it's gonna like stop anything. It just feels like there might be a little bit of weight on your subconscious weight, maybe on your amazingness, on your truth and integrity. Like there might be some sort of like maybe it's a slight suppression, but it feels like you're getting this message of like guidance to like break free and let yourself shine, and it's so it's beautiful. Like your energy is very beautiful. There's a lot of support here, but it's just like it's like almost giving you even it's almost giving you more permission to shine more, to trust your voice more. Like it's like more. It feels good. It does feel like good energy. It just feels like creating more allowance for yourself to um, to shine even more, to